These are the horoscopes for all 12 signs in October. Also, be sure to check out Everclear.com in the link in my description below. They have my personal favorite tarot readers and psychics. I highly recommend getting a monthly forecast in the form of a psychic reading or tarot reading from them. Aries risings, you are going to have significant and substantial financial growth, and many of you may even enter a brand new relationship, or you may meet someone new, or you may find that there's a lot of passion or excitement in your love life. During the first half of the month, you'll be able to receive a lot of support from the people that you work with. So you'll be able to rely on coworkers or bosses to give you very valuable advice. You are going to be developing a deeper relationship with someone that you are romantically involved with during the first half of the month. So you can expect growing communication, to get to know someone a lot better, for you to go back and forth a lot more. There should also be a lot of harmony in your work environment. So you'll be getting along very well with the people that you work with. Also, you'll be making major positive lifestyle changes, so you'll be leading a much more structured, organized lifestyle, which will be a lot healthier. You'll also be improving your health as well, so you may be putting in more effort to keep up with your exercise routine. You may be creating a much better diet plan, and this will lead to you leading a much healthier lifestyle, and you will also feel a lot more energized, a lot happier as a result. During the middle of the month, you may resolve into financial matters that you need to handle. Now, this isn't necessarily bad, but you may find that there has to be a lot of effort that is put into managing your finances, perhaps settling debts or bills or budgeting. So expect to put more effort when it comes to resolving financial matters. However, this is going to set you on the right track when it comes to your finances. You'll be able to sort out your finances by the middle to the end of the month. On the 14th, you have an eclipse in your Libra 7th house. So this is when you can expect a major new beginning when it comes to your romantic relationships. So you may be meeting someone new. There may be something really exciting happening in your love life. You may be going on exciting dates. You may have a passionate, wild night out with a romantic interest. This eclipse is going to be the catalyst for a lot more excitement and adventure in your love life in the weeks to follow. So many of you may be entering a new relationship, or you may be establishing a much deeper bond with a romantic interest. Near the end of the month, you may have to put a lot more effort into managing your work-life balance, so you may find that it's hard to allocate time towards your relationships, your friendships, while also allocating time towards your responsibilities and your work. So you're gonna have to learn how to manage that a lot better, and you will figure that out. By the second half of the month, you are going to be extremely focused on your finances, and this is going to lead to tremendous financial growth. During the second half of the month, you'll be putting a substantial amount of effort into securing the bag, which will lead to increased wealth. For example, you may find a new investment venture, which will turn out to be extremely profitable. You may find a new stream of income. So expect to make major money moves, and you'll be prioritizing your health this month. Also, there will be a large emphasis on your romantic relationships, and you can expect new, exciting, passionate beginnings in love. Taurus risings, you can expect to have very deep conversations with a romantic partner, which will lead to you being able to deepen the romantic bond that you have with this partner. Also, you will be extremely health focused, and this will lead to you living a much healthier and more active, energized lifestyle. Throughout the entire month, you are going to be prioritizing your health, so you may be creating a much better diet or exercise regime, and again, this will lead to you being a lot healthier, and this will allow you to become healthier in the months to follow. This will also help you reach certain health goals in the future. For example, hitting a certain weight goal or growing a certain muscle group. You may also spot out manipulative or controlling people. So if there's someone in your inner circle who has been manipulating or gaslighting you, you are likely going to figure this out. So there could be a possible confrontation between you and someone who does not have your best interests at heart. During the first half of the month, you can also expect a lot of communication with someone that you're dating or with a romantic interest, or you may be putting a lot of energy and effort into your creative endeavors. As the month progresses, there is going to be a lot more harmony and ease when it comes to your creative projects and turning them into a success, as well as more ease and harmony with your romantic relationship. So you can expect things to flow very nicely in your love life. You can expect things to pick up the pace in your love life if things have been stagnant or slow. For example, you could meet someone new. And for some of you, there may not be something happening in your love life quite yet. If that's the case, it's a really great month to put your energy into creative projects. For example, growing a social media following. If you've had any falling outs with people, miscommunication, or conflicts, this is also going to be a month where you resolve any issues that may be present. So you may be re-engaging in a relationship or a friendship with someone, and you may be hashing out any issues that could be present. So there may be some sort of resolution between you and someone else in your life, or you can just expect to bond a lot more deeply with the people in your life. On the 15th, we have a Libra solar eclipse, so you may have new growth growth when it comes to your career. So you may be getting ahead in the workplace. You may be making major new career moves. You are also really going to prioritize your health on this day. So you may be putting a much more consistent effort into exercise or looking after your diet, and you are going to continue this in the months to follow. So because of the changes you make in your health on this day, your health is going to drastically improve over the next few months. You may be hitting certain health goals, such as a certain weight goal. You're really securing a much better lifestyle, and this will lead to you having a lot more energy, a lot more vitality. During the second half of the month, you can also expect to receive a lot of attention. So the spotlight is going to be on you, and this is also going to make you a lot more attractive in the dating scene as well. So you may find that you are attracting a lot more romantic interests, or you're a lot more attractive to your partner. During the second half of the month, all of the attention is going to be on you. You are going to be manifesting a lot of your desires, so a lot of good things are going to be coming your way. You are also going to be releasing a lot of negativity that has been holding you back in life. So you'll be purging out everything that has been holding you back from happiness and success, and the second half of the month is really a time for you to shine and to accomplish major success. Gemini risings, you are going to be extremely focused on your health, and you are going to have major breakthroughs when it comes to your creative endeavors, creative projects. Throughout the entire month, you can expect there to be a lot more energy directed towards your creative projects and turning creative projects into a success, or there will be a lot more energy directed towards your romantic life. So if things have been stagnant in the love department, you may find things picking up in your love life because you're putting in more effort to put yourself out there. During the first half of the month, there will be a lot of communication between you and family members, so you may be very close to your family during this time. You are also going to be hustling when it comes to your career, so you'll be putting a lot of effort to grow your career, and this will lead to substantial career growth. You're going to be putting major effort into looking after any health issues that you may have, so you are really going to be keeping up with your diet, your exercise routine. On the 14th, you have a Libra solar eclipse in your 5th house of dating and creative projects, so there may be an exciting new beginning when it comes to your love life or your creative endeavors, which is going to launch success in your creative projects and romantic relationships over the next 6 months. There may be major new exciting events taking place when it comes to creative projects or dating, which will lead to a 6-month-long transformation. During the second half of the month, you can expect major improvements in your mental health, and you'll be going very far in your spiritual journey. You'll be getting along very well with your family members and the people that are generally in your life. During the second half of the month, you are going to be freeing yourself of anything that has been causing you mental anguish, stress, pain. So you are really going to be clearing out your mental health, and you are going to be creating a much healthier, peaceful mindset. And during the second half of the month, you may find yourself having difficult, honest, but necessary conversations with the people in your life. So if you feel like you need to clear the air with someone, or you need to get some sort of closure with someone, this is a time where you may have a very open, honest discussion. Cancer risings, there's going to be a lot happening when it comes to your home life. Also, many of you may be entering a new relationship, or there could be new exciting things happening in your love life. During the first half of the month, you may find that there is someone in your life who is a huge support system to you. So this could be a romantic partner, this could be a friend, but there will be someone who is guiding you along the way in life. You are going to be extremely busy throughout the entire month, so you are going to be extremely productive. You'll be getting a lot of tasks and work done, completed, and out of the way, so you will be extremely efficient. During the first half of the month, you may also find that you are dealing a lot with family members, so there may be a lot of conversations between you, your siblings, your parents, and you will also put a lot of effort into looking after your home. So some of you may be refurnishing your place, doing a lot of housekeeping, for example, or some of you may even be looking for a new place to move into, or some of you may be making plans to look for a new city to move into, a new home. You are going to make major improvements to your day-to-day routine, so you will have a much more organized schedule. For example, you'll be doing things at a certain time. You'll be going to bed every day at the same time. During the first half of the month, you may also be putting a lot of effort into resolving any challenges you may have in your love life or in your creative projects. You may have major travel opportunities opening up to you. So many of you will be traveling, or you may be planning very fun trips. Also, your studies should be going along very nicely. You'll be putting a lot of effort into your education, and this will reflect well. So things should be going well when it comes to your travels or your studies. On the 14th, there is a Libra eclipse in your 4th house, so there may be a lot of emphasis put into your home and family life. So again, many of you may be spending a lot of time with your family members. Some of you may be looking to move to a new location, so there may be major things happening when it comes to your home life. During the second half of the month, your social life is going to be extremely fun, so you'll be getting along very well with your friends. Socialization should be very entertaining. You will be receiving a lot of support from your friends or the people in your environment, and you are also going to have a lot of motivation to get work projects done. So you'll be putting a lot of energy into turning your work projects into a success, or turning your creative projects into a success. You'll also be putting a lot of energy into making your love life a success. So during the second half of the month, there will be a lot of harmony with everyone in your life. So you'll be getting along very nicely with family members, your friends, your romantic partners, romantic interests. Near the end of the month, you may find yourself having very serious, open, and honest conversations with a romantic partner. And during the end of the month, on the 28th, you are highly affected by a Taurus full moon in your 11th house of friendships, networking, socialization. So there could be a major party that you are attending with friends. There may be a major social event taking place around this time. There could be a chapter ending when it comes to your friendships, your social life. Leo risings, there will be a lot of financial abundance coming your way in October, so you are going to be securing the bag. Wealth will be flowing easily and effortlessly to you. Also, you will spend a lot of time for introspection. During the first half of the month, you may have to put a lot of effort into resolving your finances, handling them. You are going to be incredibly active throughout the entire month, so you will need a lot of mental agility. So there will be a lot of communication, writing, getting work done. So you're going to be hustling. This is also going to contribute to more financial wealth in the long run. You are going to be improving your day-to-day routine as well. You're also going to learn how to create a better work-life balance, which will go hand in hand with you being able to increase your financial wealth. Throughout the entire month, you may have to figure out how to resolve any blockages that may arise when it comes to your finances. For example, figuring out your long-term financial strategy, or figuring out how to budget, figuring out how you're going to pay off certain debts. But you'll be able to figure out how to resolve any financial issues you may have by the end of the month. And on the 14th, you have a Libra solar eclipse in your 3rd house of writing, communication, day-to-day routine. So during this time, you are going to be creating a new routine for yourself, which is going to allow you to have a better routine over the next 6 months. You are also going to perhaps create a new project, a new written project, which you are going to work on over the next few months. During the second half of the month, you may have new work opportunities arising, which will allow you to make more money. During the second half of the month, there will be a major focus on your home and family life, so you may be spending a lot of time with your family members. And at the end of the month, on the 28th, you have a full moon in your Taurus 10th house, which means that there may be major events taking place in the workplace. So for example, many of you may be gaining work recognition, you may be advancing in the workplace, or there may be a chapter ending in your career, which will be positive in the long run. You may finally finish up a major work project, so expect major positive events to take place in your career, which will ultimately help you get ahead in your career. And during the last week of the month, you are going to see major positive career opportunities being thrusted your way, and you may even be surprised by these career opportunities. And these opportunities are really going to help you launch your career in a successful new direction. They are really going to help you attract financial abundance in the future. Virgo risings, you are going to be one of the luckiest signs this month. You are going to be attracting in what you want in life, so your manifestations are going to be easily coming to you. Also, you are going to be attracting financial wealth and abundance. Money will be flowing very easily to you. You may have new ideas which will help you generate more wealth. Throughout the entire month, you are going to be putting a lot more energy than usual into your finances and figuring out new strategies to make more money, figuring out ways to increase your wealth. And throughout the entire month, you are going to be extremely attractive to other people. You will be very charismatic, and this will help you get what you want from other people. For example, if you are selling something, this is really going to help you get more sales. However, even though things will be going very well on the financial front, there could be potential issues with a romantic interest around the middle of the month that you'll have to resolve. Around the middle of the month, you are going to be really hustling. You are going to be working very hard to get day-to-day tasks, mundane tasks done and out of the way. You'll be working very hard to get your work projects completed. On the 14th, you have an eclipse in your Libra 2nd house, so you may have a new idea for a new stream of income, which is going to take off over the next few months, or you may have a new mindset when it comes to making money, which is going to help you manifest wealth over the next few months. So this eclipse is going to be a major catalyst for you to find new ways and strategies to make a lot more money and increase your wealth. During the second half of the month, you are going to be extremely productive. You are going to be getting everything done and out of the way. You will be very proud of all of your accomplishments. And from the second half of the month to the end of the month, there may be major opportunities arising when it comes to travel or your educational plans. So many of you may be planning a new trip. You may be going on a very exciting trip, or you may be making plans around your education. Libra risings. You're leaving your old life in the past and you're becoming a new and improved version of yourself. During the first half of the month, you may want to watch out for manipulation from other people. Also, you may be feeling a bit drained of your energy because you are going to be putting a lot of your energy into day-to-day tasks, into your work. However, there are going to be people who are supporting you during the first half of the month and helping you get through any issues that may arise. Also, throughout the entire month, your mental health is going to drastically improve. So as we get further into October, you are going to be able to find a lot more peace of mind. You'll be able to rid yourself of anxiety, depression, or any other mental health issues that have been plaguing your life. This is going to be the most transformative month out of the entire year for you, as you are affected by an eclipse on the 14th in your sign. So you are stepping into your power. You are becoming more attractive. You are going to be commanding more respect, attention. The spotlight is going to be on you, and your life is going to be rapidly accelerating towards your goals. So this eclipse on the 14th is going to be a catalyst for you to finally start making moves towards what you truly want in life. And over the next 6 months from that point forward, you'll find that you are able to manifest what you want. You'll be working very hard towards your goals, and you'll be elevating yourself. You'll really become a much more powerful version of yourself. You're also going to be creating a new identity. So you will be projecting a different person out into a world, a much more elevated version of yourself. For example, you'll be coming across as more charismatic, you'll be able to command attention, you'll be more attractive. You are completely letting go of past insecurities, and you are projecting the best image of yourself out into the world. So you're gonna have a major glow up, and you are completely shedding your old life. You are going to be ridding yourself of anything that cannot follow you on the successful new path that you will be creating for yourself over the next 6 months. So whatever is toxic, whatever is not meant to be in your life, whatever is holding you back from your true potential is going to be removed and cut out of your life. You're going to go through a massive purge, but in the long run, this is going to benefit you, and it's going to help you again step into your power. During the first half of the month, you are going to be putting in a very large effort when it comes to securing the bag and boosting your wealth. And as a result, during the second half of the month, you're going to have positive financial opportunities coming your way. During the first half of the month, you may not be feeling your best mentally, emotionally. However, this is going to ease up as we go further into October. During the second half of the month, especially near the last week of the month, you are going to be making major money moves. So a lot of financial abundance is going to come your way, or you may be very actively manifesting wealth, which is going to lead to a lot of wealth coming your way in the months to follow. During the last week of the month, you'll be ridding yourself of any mental health issues you may have. So your mental health is going to drastically improve, and you will have spiritual improvements as well. So you will start feeling your best, which comes as a relief, because during the first half of the month, you may not be feeling your best. And this is going to go hand in hand with you being able to make more money as well. Because you feel better, you'll be able to do financially better. Scorpio risings, your mental health is going to drastically improve this month. You are going to have many spiritual breakthroughs. Some of you may even have a spiritual awakening, or you'll go ahead further in your spiritual journey, and your romantic relationships will also experience positive improvements. During the first half of the month, you can expect to be extremely social. So you may be networking, you may be going to parties or events, and you may be making new friends as well. So your social life will be very active and fun. During the first half of the month, however, you may find that because you are putting so much effort into work, into your day-to-day routine, into getting work projects done and out of the way, your mental health may not be at its best. However, you are going to be doing a lot of internal work, and you are going to be able to resolve any mental health issues that do arise. During the middle of the month, you'll find that you are very likable, extremely popular. You'll be getting along very well with the people in your life, with friends, acquaintances, the people that you work with, the people that you may be a part of an organization with. During the middle of the month, you may be a little bit more aggressive than usual, so try not to engage in unnecessary conflict or drama. You may want to poke the bear during this time. However, during this time, you'll be getting along very well with a romantic interest or a romantic partner if you are dating someone. So you can expect deeper bonding with a romantic partner, and they may be supporting you in some way. Also, you may be doing very well when it comes to your creative projects. On the 14th, you are affected by an eclipse in your 12th house of spirituality, mental health. So you are going to have significant mental health breakthroughs. This is the time where you are really going to start doing things that are going to elevate your mood, that are going to help you get rid of any negative mental health issues that have been plaguing your life. You may also have a major spiritual breakthrough as well. So you may be starting some sort of new spiritual journey. You'll also be ridding yourself of anything that may be physically harming your body. For example, you may be ridding yourself of addictions. So this eclipse is going to be a catalyst which will allow you to lead a much more healthy lifestyle, both mentally and physically, in the months to follow. During the second half of the month, you are going to have to take some time to prioritize your work-life balance and how to figure out how to look after your mental health while also staying on track with your career or your obligation. During the second half of the month, you can expect positive major events to take place in your love life. You may be receiving a lot of help or support from a romantic partner. You may have deeper bonding with this person, so your love life is going to be flowing very nicely during the second half of the month. So your romantic partner is going to bring you a lot of help and support, and they are also going to bring a lot more excitement and entertainment into your life. Sagittarius risings, you'll be successfully networking with other people. Also, you are going to have major improvements to your physical health. You'll be having a lot more energy and vitality. During the first half of the month, your finances should be going well. So because you're making more money, this will allow you to do better in your career. So your career and your finances will be growing hand in hand. You may be putting a lot of effort into growing in your career, for example, studying something so that you can get ahead in the workplace, and watch out for issues that may arise amongst your family members. Throughout the entire month, you are going to be extremely extroverted, so you can expect to network with a lot of people. Your social life should be running very smoothly, nicely. You may be able to make new friends, or you'll be spending a lot of time with your friends, deepening the bonds that you have with them. Throughout the entire month, things will be flowing very smoothly and easily in your career, so you will be able to do well in the workplace without seemingly having to do too much work at all. And because things will be easy in your career, you'll be able to allocate more time towards your friends. However, even though things will be flowing very nicely in your social life, career, finances, you may have some mental health blocks. So emotionally, you may have some things that you have to get through. You're going to have to allocate more time and effort towards stabilizing your mental health and getting your mental health back on the right track. On the 14th, there is a Libra eclipse in your 11th house, which means that there may be a major new beginning when it comes to friendships, groups, or organization. For example, you may be joining a new group or organization, and this will lead you to becoming part of this group over the next few months. So there may be major new beginnings around friendships. You could be making a new friend. However, you can expect very positive events to occur when it comes to networking and socialization, and this will lead to you having a very positive social life over the next 6 months. During the second half of the month, because things are going very well in your career, you will be able to allocate some time towards improving your physical health. So you may be improving your exercise or diet regime. You may be more on track, on schedule with these things, which will lead you to having a much more energized lifestyle. You'll be feeling a lot healthier, a lot more fit. You'll be able to reach certain health goals, such as a certain weight goal. During the second half of the month, you'll be able to create a better day-to-day routine, and this is the time when you are really going to focus on improving your mental health. So you are going to have major drastic improvements to your mental health. All of the issues that you faced during the first half of the month are finally going to subside when it comes to how you're feeling mentally, and this will lead to you being able to lead a much more productive lifestyle. And again, this will energize you, and this will also lead to improved physical health. And during the second half of the month, especially the last week of the month, again, you are going to have even more growth in your career. You'll be doing very well in the workplace, and you'll be getting along very well with your coworkers, and your health will be improving constantly throughout the entire month. Capricorn risings, your career is really going to take off this month. Throughout the entire month, you are going to be placing the majority of your focus on your career, which is why you are going to have such significant growth in your career. So that attention that you put into your job is really going to pay off. You're also going to be using this month to reconsider your career and decide what it is that you truly want to do with your career moving forward in the future. For those of you who are in school, you will be doing very well with your academics, and for those of you who are traveling, your travels are going to go very well. It'll be a lot of fun. However, watch out for possible conflict with friends or the people that you are associated with during the first half of the month. Around the middle of the month, you are going to be extremely productive, so you are going to be very much on top of your work, and this will result in you putting out very good work, putting out very good creative projects. So you'll be producing very good work, which will yield excellent results. On the 14th, there's a Libra eclipse in your 10th house of career. So there are going to be major positive new events taking place in the workplace. For example, many of you may gain a promotion, you may gain a lot of work recognition, which is going to lead to a lot of career success. Some of you may even be starting a new job around this time, or you may be looking for a new job, or you may be planning out your dream career. So things look very positive for your career. There will be substantial career growth around this time, and there are going to be new beginnings which will catapult career growth and new things happening in your career over the next 6 months. So the events that take place in your career around the middle of the month, around this eclipse, is going to be a catalyst for what happens in your career over the next 6 months, and it'll all be positive. During the second half of the month, you may have to make some compromises for your career, for example, sacrificing some time, but again, this is going to lead to career success and growth. Also, you are going to have a lot of creative energy during the second half of the month, and this is going to lead to you being able to turn your creative projects into a success. There may also be exciting dating opportunities that arise. So during the second half of the month, you may meet someone new, or you may be able to expect to go on very exciting, fun dates. Also, during the second half of the month, you may have some sort of new opportunity with travel or education. During the second half of the month, your social life is going to be extremely active, so you are going to be very much focused on networking. So you will be able to connect with a larger group of people, or you'll be connecting on a deeper level with your friends. You'll be putting yourself out there, you'll be growing your reputation, you'll become a lot more popular, you'll command a lot more attention. And at the end of the month, on the 28th, there's a full moon in your 5th house of creativity and dating. So there may be a major event taking place around your creative projects or around dating. You may have an exciting new dating opportunity arise around this time, or you may be able to expect something really fun happening in your love life near the end of the month. So this month, your travel or your educational endeavors are going to go very well. Also, you may have romantic or creative opportunities. Aquarius risings, you're going to put a lot of effort into your career. You are going to be very productive, and this is going to lead to additional career growth. Also, you may have opportunities to travel. Traveling should be fun. Also, your education should be going very well, so you should be performing well in your studies throughout all of October. During the first half of the month, there may be a lot of time expended towards handling your finances or sorting out your financial situation. Perhaps this could be paying off debts or figuring out how to budget, figuring out ways to make more money. And if you're in school, your life is going to be very much centered around your education, so you may find yourself putting a lot of effort and time into your studies, and this will lead to you performing very well in your studies, being able to achieve very high grades. And many of you are going to travel this month, or if you aren't traveling, you may find yourself planning a trip for the future. Also, during the first half of the month, you'll be able to sort out your finances. So because you're putting in a lot of effort to maintain your financial health, you'll be able to grow your finances as the month progresses. And during the first half of the month, you'll be able to resolve any career issues that you may have had previously. And on the 14th, you have a Libra eclipse in your 9th house of travel and education. So this eclipse may mark a major beginning, which will set off a 6-month transformation where you may be able to travel over the next 6 months. You may be planning major travel plans for the next 6 months, or you may be planning major educational plans for the next 6 months. Or if you're not pursuing higher education, or you don't see yourself traveling quite yet, this could also mean that over the next 6 months, you are going to acquire a lot of knowledge about a particular subject. So you are going to become a lot more wise. You may also find yourself enrolling in something that is educational over the next 6 months. During the second half of the month is when you will see the bulk of your career growth. So during the first half of the month, you will be more focused on putting in that effort, and you will see the results really paying off during the second half of the month. Also, you may find that there are people in your life who are helping you out with finances. For example, family members. That is, of course, if you require financial help. If not, then that may not necessarily be the case. But some of you may even find yourself gaining an inheritance, for example. You'll have massive growth in your career. Also, you may be putting yourself out there publicly, and you may be gaining more public recognition from your career. Also, during the second half of the month, you may find yourself really connecting with your family members. For example, you may find yourself going to a major family event, but you and your family should be bonding a lot. There should be a lot of time spent between you and the people that are closest to you. Pisces rising, some of you may have very exciting travel plans. Also, there may be major financial opportunities that arise for you. During the first half of the month, you may find that things are going very well when it comes to a romantic relationship. So perhaps a romantic relationship is starting to blossom between you and another person, or if you're already in a committed relationship, you may have very deep bonding with that person that you are with. And this bonding in your love life is going to get even better as we head toward the middle of the month. And during the first half of the month, there will be a large amount of focus placed on your financial situation. So you may be looking for new investment ventures, you may be handling and settling debts, you may be looking for new streams of income, figuring out more ways to make more money. During the first half of the month, you are also going to be extremely responsible, which is really going to help you get on top of your work and and tasks. And this is also going to aid in you becoming successful this month and accomplishing your goals. Also, throughout the entire month, you may want to watch out for your partner perhaps being a little bit closed off, or you yourself being a little bit closed off when it comes to your romantic relationships. So you may want to put more of an effort into open communication. Even though the bonding may be there, perhaps there are things that need to be talked about that aren't out in the open. On the 14th, there is a Libra eclipse in your 8th house of finances and investing. So there may be a major catalyst event around this time in which you start something new in a financial sense, which will help you grow your finances over the next 6 months. So something major may happen when it comes to your finances around this Libra new moon on October 14th, and that will begin something which will allow you to really build your wealth over the next 6 months. For example, you may start a new investment venture which will turn out to be extremely profitable in 6 months' time. Or you may find a new way of making money or building your wealth, and this will lead to you generating more wealth over the next 6 months. During the second half of the month, you are going to be extremely productive, so you will be getting a lot of work, mundane tasks, and routines done and out of the way. You'll really be on top of your work, and again, your partner will be there to support you. So if you're in a relationship, you may find that your partner is there to help you. During the second half of the month, many of you may end up traveling. If you do travel, this will be a very fun trip. So this is an amazing time for you to travel, if not one of the best times out of the entire year to travel. Also, because you're extremely productive, you should be doing very well in your education by this point as well. And during the second half of the month, you may find that you have to have a difficult but necessary conversation with someone. So you may finally tell someone some sort of truth that you've been waiting to tell them, or they may finally open up to you and tell you something. So there may be some sort of open conversation that hasn't necessarily been talked about yet.